And it was a long one and a great one. Raptors trying to avoid elimination against the Celtics. Game 6 in the bubble. What a thriller. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes and change to play. Pascal Siakam's turning it over. We're going the other way. Boston, Daniel Tice. Guy's been good, 9 of 11 from the floor, scored 18. We're tied at 98. 10 seconds to go, same score. Celtics, chance to win it in regulation. Kemba Walker, you tell me, is he fouled? He certainly thinks so. Look at the frustrated reaction from Kemba. Can't believe the call. Call is actually a jump ball. They would review it, take another look. I think he's got a point. Either way, the play was reviewed. Raptors were awarded the ball. No jump ball. We go to overtime. Under 20 seconds to play. Celtics inbounding, down 2. Up and no good, but Kyle Lowry called for the foul on Jaylen Brown, who would make 2. We're tied at 106. Brown would score 31. 6 seconds to play. Raptors, a chance to win. Norman Powell, ball game. Oh, no, it's off. That close to winning it in the first OT. We're going to a second OT. Jason Tatum says, okay, we still have a chance. Second overtime. Raptors down 3, a bucket and a half to go. They're kicking it to Norman Powell. Oh, was he huge off the bench in this game. We're tied. Under 50 seconds to play. Raptors up 1. We're playing defense. We're turning it into offense. It's Powell again. Yes, and the foul. He'd make the free throw. Raptors up 4. Powell had 23 off the bench. Under 20 seconds to play. Raptors up 2. Kyle Lowry played 53 minutes last night, 33 points. He's exhausted, but that one could be a dagger. 12 seconds to go. Celtics down 4. Tatum, Kemba, Tatum, Kemba, Tatum. Yes, it's a 1-point game. They would foul Powell. Powell would make both. So Celtics down 3. Final chance. 5 seconds left. Oh, they got a pass. Oh, they got a look. This is for the tie. Oh, Marcus Smart was that close to sending it to a third overtime. But the Raptors win. They have life. We're going to a game 7.
We had to work hard for this win, and for us, personally, that's what we do. We play hard, and we go out there and play every possession like it's our last, and find ways to pull out victories.
Heading into a game 7, we feel good about ourselves. Obviously, we wanted to get the win tonight. But we circle back, we look at the film, we come back with a great spirit and get ready for Game 7.
Timmy Legs is with me early this morning. Under no circumstances did I think we wouldn't lead with the NFL kicking off tonight, but what a Game 6 last night. What stood out to you the most?
Well, first, that was a top 3 game in the league this year for me. I didn't want it to end, and I knew I had to get to bed, Greeny, to get up for you, and I still didn't want it to end. For me, what stood out was just the big shot making of the Raptors. I thought Boston won that game half a dozen different times. There were, I think, 4 occasions in either of the overtimes that Toronto had the ball down 3 or more points. And in each case, twice they hit a 3, twice they got a huge 2-point basket. And I think if they miss on any of those possessions, there's a good chance Boston goes up 5 or 6, and we're not even talking about this right now because the Celtics are moving on. So I just give the Raptors so much credit for never dying. I don't think there's a team in the entire league that identifies with their top player more than the Raptors do with Kyle Lowry. His toughness, his just unwillingness to allow them to lose on both ends of the floor was really spectacular last night. And now they've got themselves into this do-or-die situation in a team that did it last year and won a championship, and they feel like they've got a lot to prove without Kawhi. So give them all the credit in the world for being in a Game 7 after being down 2-0.
Yep, Kawhi is the operative word in this conversation because it was in this spot, Game 7 in the second round, that he hit the now legendary shot that bounced on the rim a bunch of times and went in to beat the Sixers. So, as we project this ahead to a Game 7, Raptors-Celtics, where do you see the advantage?
Well, listen, look, these two teams are so evenly matched. I'm going to make a pick, and I have never had less confidence in it. So I'm going to pick the Boston Celtics because I still think Boston, at the end of the day, has more guys that can beat you in a variety of ways. But the thing is, Kemba Walker has to be obviously much better. He had more minutes than any player in NBA history in a playoff game to score 5 points or fewer. 52 minutes, 5 points. Just a complete non-factor in the game. His aggressiveness was not there in the first half. They talked about the box-and-one that was played on him. He's too good a player to succumb to a box-and-one. This isn't a high school team. It's a professional team, and Kemba Walker's a perennial all-star. He needs to put his stamp on the game by being significantly more aggressive and taking some of the pressure off of Tatum and Brown, those great young forwards, so they've got more opportunities to make plays. But again, I don't have a lot of confidence in this pick. I haven't missed a series yet, but the way the Raptors refuse to die and the experience they have in this exact moment, would not be shocked if Toronto ends up with the conference finals, obviously.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.